Roger Hirst, can you tell us a little bit about how these town teams came about?
Yeah, good morning. So I think this is all part of our commitment to increasing local, visible and accessible policing. I think we're well aware of the fact that that the focus on high harm, hidden harm, violence against women and girls, which absolutely had to be dealt with, did draw resource away from this sort of policing over the last few years. Part of what we've been trying to do is get the funds together to reinvest in that. We know that public space policing needs bolstering. That's what we're doing.
And what people want to see with this, as they welcome it, is not policing sort of between in the daylight hours. They want to see policing here in the evenings, etc. And that's a key. And weekends. Will that be happening?
Well, I think that the police understand the tactics that are successful in this sort of policing. I mean, this isn't my design of plan. Clearly, this is the Chief Constable and his team have put this together. But I think we know that a regular presence is what's required. I've had good meetings with the local MP and with local businesses several times in the last few months. They've expressed their concerns. We know about the times of day. We know about what needs doing when, and I think this is the solution, or a big chunk of the solution to that.
Yes, because you've been down to the meetings held at the Clock House,
yes,
down by Market Square. Have those meetings been of use? Have they helped you inform your decisions across the county?
Absolutely. I mean, there's certainly been a direct use here for what we do in Harlow, but I mean, hearing what those businesses are experiencing, where they see the problems, what help they need, has definitely informed both our decisions for here and indeed for the rest of the county.
And again, from a Harlow point of view and an Essex point of view, Essex Police Federation are still tweeting, as numbers do, about how many officers we have compared to 2010. Is your ambition to try and get those numbers back up?
I want us to have more policing in Essex. I think there are some very significant successes that we have had. So Essex Police do a really good job, and against the national trend, burglary is down in this county, antisocial behaviour is down, theft and robbery are down, but we have got some crimes which are on the increase. Clearly, new crimes defined in the domestic abuse area and in stalking harassment, they are bound to be up because they're new, but the really important, I think, is serious violence. So we are seeing knife crime in this county driven by county lines coming in from the big urban centres. We need to get on top of that, and we need the resources to do it. Clearly, that's part of my job to make sure we have those resources. I've been campaigning very robustly with Westminster, and we've won a lot of extra money from them. As you know, we've raised the council tax precept to match that, so it's been effective match funding across the piece, and it's having an effect now, but I don't think the job's done. I'm not sure that we need to look only at police numbers. So some of the internet crime is well investigated by specialists who don't have to be warranted police officers. And we've also got a good bit more efficient over the last few years. So better use of technology. Police officers now have remote devices that can be out on patrol for a substantially longer period for each shift than they were before. Obviously that's asking a lot of them, but I think that's what they want to do as well. They never really enjoyed doing the paperwork, so if we can put them in a position where they can do the policing they joined to do, they're pretty happy with that. So I'm not going to be pinned back to a number from 2010. We need to have the right number of police for Essex now, and we want to continue investing.